Well, it's day 6. I'm pretty much ready to go here, just warming up side by side. I think I'm going to go back to the river. That seems to be the only spot around here. That should work out for me. Plus, I mean, I had wolf scat near there. I saw elk, grouse. I think that was it. But yeah, lots of wildlife around there. It's a pretty good viewpoint. Some problems with it, but what can you do? Can't be picky, right? Well, I'll get on the road. I'm just going along the main road here, so there's a lot of trees down, and there's a little sign back there saying road closed or whatever, so there's definitely no through traffic because there's a big blockage a few clicks up. I'm at the river. There's a bit of a landing. You could set up the noisemaker and stuff here. Yeah, there's my shadow. Hello. Pretty deep water, but the only problem I'm having right now is the frickin' sun is beating straight to where I want to be shooting. But up there, that's the road right there. That's where I'd set up the blind, but man, I don't know. This is just brutal sun. I guess I'll set up because the sun will move. I've got the camera set up here. Kind of light on the camo again today, but so there's a 600 f4 with a D800. In the middle I'll have my D3S with the 300 2.8. So it's all just sitting kind of there. I can shoot up the side windows if I need to. Something comes walking along here. But yeah, I spent about, I don't know, 15 minutes clearing some little bushes out of here so I get a bit more of a clear shot, or view, I should say. The other thing I got here, I haven't put the noisemaker down below yet, but this little guy, can you tell it's homemade? This is Grody the Grouse. And yeah, he looks a little drunk, a little wobbly. It's not quite stuck in the ground, it's just there, but yeah, that'll give a bit of movement down below. Maybe get some attention. Look at him go. Holy cow. Careful, Grody, you're going to fly away. We've got things pretty much ready to go here. I've got the noisemaker over there. One GoPro here. Hello, GoPro. Another GoPro over there. Hello, GoPro. And Grody the Grouse right here. Sure it is working. Yeah, he seems to be working. He's a little drunk, but that's okay. Okay, so looks like I'm ready to rock and roll. Camera's ready to go up there, so I guess I should get to it. About halfway up the bank here, and just noticed this big culvert. Goes to the other side of the road. I mean, a cougar could walk right through there and right down to there, and I'd never see it. Oh. Alright, pretty much ready to go. I just checked the time, it's 8:30. I got up at 6 this morning. It takes a long time to set up and drive over here and blah blah blah. So, just trying to figure out what call to do. I think I'll just start with an elk calf distress call. Well, I mean, it'd be nice to just sit here and not do any calls, but this should increase my chances. We'll see how that goes. Well, I'm going a couple minutes, but here comes an elk right now. I wasn't calling elk, but that'll work. Gotta put this down and take some pictures. Well, I guess it works an elk. I guess it's a cow or whatever. He's just sitting there. I just turned it on again really low. Walked over from the beach having a good look, but I muted it again. Okay, now I just need a mountain lion. Cue mountain lion. It's got the camera dangling here, so it's a little wobbly, but I got my hands on the big camera. Just made a couple little calls, little bugles or whatever. There we go. There's another one. It's definitely confused. Well, maybe I'll unmute the thing for a second, see what happens. I've got it turned down quite a bit. Here it comes back the other way. So I'll zoom in now. It's cute. Well, he's kind of been going back and forth, playing the sound and not, and then going away again, but play it again. And he goes, "What's that noise? I should come back." Poor thing. I should leave it alone, I guess, but good live bait right now. Come on, mountain lions. Well, the call thing definitely works on elk. That's a good sign. You can fool an elk, I guess you could fool a mountain lion. Yeah, so hopefully, I've got some mountain lion calls. I just don't want to really play them. I'd rather play elk calls or even a screaming rabbit, because yeah, mountain lions are the ultimate goal, but if I start playing mountain lion calls, everything's going away. So, I mean, there's a chance maybe a wolf will come by or something. So, I think I'll stick to elk calls this morning, and maybe a little later, in desperation, try the screaming rabbit, and then real desperation, try the mountain lion calls before I go, I guess. Yeah, seems like a plan, but that was cool. Most excitement I've had in 5 days. Woohoo! I need to get a life. I hate doing this, but having a bit of problem with the decoy. The batteries, I think, or the spring for the batteries aren't going so well. I got the GoPros going just in case I get attacked. Let's get it on film. But there was nothing in the Cougar culvert, so hopefully I'm safe. Well, I just had a couple guys come by in a quad. They're out bear hunting. Kind of like my setup here. Show them the pictures of the elk I got. Pictures of. And yeah, pretty much saying that the cougar stuff is pretty much random. I'm not sure he thinks this setup is going to work. Not sure I think it will either, but anyways, gonna get to it. I think I fixed this crazy thing. Yeah, it looks like it. Well, I'll get back to it. Hello, GoPro. You shoot me, I'll shoot you. Well, I'm an hour and a half in, and got the decoy working right, but now the Fox Pro shockwave noisemaker thing started making signs of low battery because it was starting to cut out and stuff. So I went down there. It's funny though, it showed it like 3/4 power on that big external battery. I changed it out for the one that I had hooked up to the GoPro, and again showed about 3/4 power, and came back up. It seemed to work fine, and then started cutting out again. So not sure what's going on with it, so I might sit here nice and peace and quiet, see if anything comes by, but I don't want to keep going up and down that hill, scaring everything away, so I'll hang out for a bit, see if anything just shows up on its own. Get a couple ducks near my decoy. I'm going to just have to get a little bit closer and then hit it. The decoy's right there. Okay, I hit the decoy. They don't seem to care. Well, it sure is a warm one today. I'm sweating to death here. About 2.5 hours into it, I checked out the noisemaker. I have my voltmeter here. I checked it. It says 12.8 volts, but and it shows almost full on the display. And the display seems to be working. The remote seems to be working, but this wasn't happening. So I actually changed out to AA batteries, which I don't have the freshest batteries, but it lasted for a little while. It actually started working again, and then now it's starting to cut out. So go in quiet mode until I actually see something, I guess, and see if I can get its attention. And it seems to be the plan. Put the cone out for safety's sake. Guess I had the one guy stop by. He's probably like, what the heck are you putting that cone out there for? Anyways. Well, it's over 3 hours into it now. And no excitement since the elk. There's been a few ducks and other things going by, but that's about it. The noisemaker's down for the count. I guess those batteries died as well, so I would have charged batteries last night, but I got in so late I didn't run the generator. That was the first time this trip I haven't run the generator at night. But it's kind of nice just sitting back, listening to the peace and quiet. It's almost 4 hours into it. Nothing really to report, but the bear hunter guys just went by again, and the guide, I said, hey, good luck, you know. He goes, yeah, good luck to you. You'll probably need it. You might have a better chance of photographing a grizzly in downtown Vancouver. Yeah, the odds aren't good, but patience. That's about all I have right now, and it's running thin. There's the screaming rabbit. It decided to work again. I just looked down there and noticed it's in the shade now. Maybe it got too warm. I mean, it's like 25, 26, 27, 28 Celsius out there, something like that. So I'll play the screaming rabbit for a bit, see what happens. Well, it's 5 hours in now, and it's finished an hour of screaming rabbits stuff, so a little annoying to listen to, but I guess it didn't work. So give it a bit of a break, and then maybe try elk again, I guess. Not quite to the cougar calls yet, but maybe soon. Five and a half hours in, and I've switched to mountain lion calls because I figure there's nothing else around anyways. I've just been doing the whistling, the mountain lion whistling, and which this one is now, and the female calling. I haven't done the female in heat yet. the cougar booty call, but that might be coming soon. Well, it's 6 hours in. Been doing the cougar booty call and nothing. I think I might actually move. Oh, that breeze feels good. Might just try going to the end of one of these roads up at high elevation and just try that. You just never know. There's some good little canyons up there. Stuff I was checking out last night, but it's just smoking hot day today. The little handheld remote for the Fox Pro's got a thermometer on it. It was 38 degrees in there. Like, this black is hot to the touch. So anyways, that little breeze felt nice, but now it's gone. Anyways, yeah, so I think I'll pack it up and move locations. Oh man, that breeze feels great. I gotta love this window that opens up. Oh. Got the air conditioning going. That's awesome. I'm just back at the camper to get some water. I'm just dying of thirst here. But Muddy, good old Muddy. I've put on over 350 kilometers of really crappy roads on this poor little beast this trip. I went through 75 liters of gas, but that included running the generator for about, oh, I don't know, a total of 15 hours or something. If had a comment on one of my other videos, it was when I first got this guy. I had GoPro camera stuck all over it, doing all kinds of crazy shots. The guy said it sounded like a commercial. Well, here's the commercial for this thing. This thing is awesome. Yeah, 350 kilometers of a lot of the roads I wouldn't take my big truck on without the camper. And it went everywhere I wanted it to go. When I first got it, I was worried about ground clearance and stuff, but I haven't bottomed out yet on this thing. It's been awesome. Just I can't complain. It's a little rattly, a little noisy, but man, oh man, if you're thinking of getting one of these things, I'd say go for it. They're totally awesome for all weather, especially with a cab, and I got a heater in there and everything, so pretty good. This ain't your grandfather's golf cart. This is a very capable vehicle. That's the Big Bear. Hey, buddy. Well, I'm up one of the logging roads near my camp. Nice breeze. It's a lot cooler up here. Got one of the GoPros on the end of this log facing that way. Got the noisemaker here. This is just a quick and dirty setup. Another GoPro facing that way again. Just gonna blast sound right up that way and right over that way. See if anything happens, but I'm gonna move Muddy to the back of this parking lot. Well, I'll get to her. It's not an ideal location, but it'll do. Bit of a parking lot here, an old deactivated logging road there. I'm going straight to the mountain lion calls. I'm not going to waste time doing anything else. Just mountain lion calls. I'm going to spend an hour here and then probably move on to another spot. Well, it's been about 40 minutes. Nothing so far. Well, it's coming up on the hour, so I figure an hour is probably a good time because you know, if they can hear it, it shouldn't take them more than an hour to get here. So the interesting thing about cougars, I was reading the other day on my iPad. Yeah, the males set up territories. And actually they bundle branches and leaves and stuff into like a basketball size, and then they urinate on it. That's one of their marker signs. So the males set up territories and females wander around, and they'll mate all year. So I guess mating call's not a bad thing to be using. It's like a female wandered into the guy's territory, and yeah, but I guess there's nobody home. on the move here. It's going to take me about an hour to get to where I want to go. That'll probably, well, that will be the final location, I guess. It's 5:30 now. 5:30 now, I get there at 6:30, do calls for an hour, and at 7:30, that'll pretty much do my day, I think. And then I'm going to head down towards Nanaimo tonight, but that's the plan anyways. See how it goes. Well, I just met up with an older couple from Port McNeill. Just let them know what I was doing. They're like, oh, well, you hang out downtown Port McNeill. I come through there all the time. Oh, man. And that's true, too, I guess, because what I read on the internet as well, not that you can leave everything on the internet, but they mentioned that cougars like to live close to towns, or small towns and stuff, because the deer, I guess, feel safe around there. And, you know, the only way you'd ever know that there's a cougar living close to you is the odd cat or whatever would go missing. So maybe next time I'll hang out near some smaller towns, bring a little decoy cat, make some cat noises. That can work. Another fun road. I'm at my final location for, I guess, this Cougar Expedition 2013, into this logging road. The noisemaker's set up on a cliff right there, and I got the GoPros on there on the road, but one of them seems to have died already. Just set up though. We got a nice cliff over there. Beautiful lake back there. It's a nice beautiful lake back there. So got a bit of a wind coming down from up there, but so let's see if this happens. Not feeling the love here yet, but it is what it is. Well, 45 minutes in, nothing. Nothing behind me either. It's not looking good. 15 more minutes and I'm out of here. It's a big countdown. 2, 1, mute, off. That would be it. That's all she wrote. Well, it's 8:30. I'm heading out of here. There's still some light left, so you never know. I got my camera ready. Always have my camera ready. Probably find out when I get home that there's a cougar in our backyard doing cartwheels on the lawn. But that's the way it goes sometimes. This is a nice river. Well, it's Monday morning. I'm in the ferry lineup. I got here about 7:30. Didn't get into Nanaimo until about 1:30 last night, and slept in the good old Walmart parking lot. But anyways, I guess that'll wrap up the trip. Didn't get a cougar picture. Darn. I tried my best, but didn't happen. Maybe next time. Next time I'll have a few more tricks. Maybe robo deer or robo kitty or some magical way of getting cougars to come out of the bush and get their picture taken. Well, until next time, I guess. Thanks for watching. See you later. Ferry, and I found my big cat. Now it's a panther, but I'll pretend it's the black cat from Telegraph Cove. Cool. I knew I'd get a cougar shot.